fandom has certainly got it going on here in the UK. From conventions that sell out in seconds, regular furmies up and down the country, amazing fursuit makers and artists, and of course, lots of furry YouTubers like ourselves, for example, or Artemis Wishfoot, maybe.
This naturally means here in the UK, we have plenty of furry commercials, and today we thought we would share a few of them with you. Some iconic, others are just crazy furry, and you need to see them now.
And starting this episode off, what could be more British than a public service announcement?
London's under siege. But beware, this gobbling brute is a master of disguise.
Yeah, matey.
Do not confront him. Always carry your regulation chewits. There's nothing chewier. And keep the enemy from your door. Chewits, chew for victory.
So this 1980 commercial was for UK sweets brand Chewits, a sort of hard taffy-like chew guaranteed to pull out all of your fillings.
Man, I haven't had one of those in ages. But you know, I got to be careful with my bunny teeth and all.
True. Represented by brand mascot Chewie the Chewitosaurus in their commercials, these adverts were designed by Aardman Animation, the people behind notable films and animations such as Wallace and Gromit.
The 3D models were used by the brand all the way up until the 1998, when sadly, Chewie was replaced by a 2D animated version, which finally, well, just isn't as good, to be fair.
Now, you're likely thinking, hang on, British furry commercials, aren't they just going to be all about tea and fish and chips? Well, to keep you happy.
Cod and chips, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you very much. Madam, can I help you? Oi! What's going on here?
Hi, mate. You got any salt and vinegar for this?
Salt and vinegar?
No need to get shirty.
Oi! You in the blue! Leave it! When you're peckish, pick up a penguin!
The one thing I just don't get about this advert, why don't they just go in and steal their fish?
Well, I guess he wanted the biggest one. But it does seem like a bit of a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, I'll say.
So that advert was for UK Biscuit, the Penguin. And yeah, it's a rather popular snack here. It spurred its fair share of furry-sounding supermarket own brand knockoffs.
Oh boy, something
and
terrible.
some very memorable legal action too.
There are a few more similar adverts from the company in this style, including the classic one where the penguin thinks that the aquarium is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, I remember that one. I loved these adverts when I was younger. Very funny, very memorable. Staying with biscuits now, because, let's face it, we all need something to apparently dunk in our tea, even though I loathe tea. Here's an advert from Fox's Biscuits.
Now, I'm a firm believer that even everyday occasions deserve a Fox's Biscuit. Like when I disposed of that mess in the trunk of my car. That called for a jam and cream. Or when I dropped the boys off at, their swimming lesson. A Fox's Munch. Oh my. And once I've taken care of this dry cleaning situation, it's crunch cream time.
So that was Vinny the Panda, a mob boss who apparently enjoys a good business alongside his legitimate business activities.
Weird. I struggle to believe that this monstrous mob boss is necessarily the best way to promote your product, but it spawned quite a few other adverts in the series, and I do remember seeing them around an awful lot at the time.
So fun fact for you, apparently, according to the internet anyway, which is where I got all my information from, he's actually not a full panda, but a dander, a dog crossed with a panda. He was developed and designed by the same people who made the Disney's Chronicles of Narnia animation.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a unique combo. Oh well, How many other danders are there in the fandom? Honestly, if you know, comment below.
Now, I totally understand right now if you're confused as to why a brand called Foxes doesn't use a fox as its mascot. I am too. I don't get that. So, to balance things out, here's a brand that does use a fox as its mascot.
They say you should try everything once. And they're right. As a fox of the world, I'd say you should try rap battling. I win. You eat from a dustbin. Declaring your undying love. A spot of taxidermy. But I'd probably skip licking a cane toad. That time's better spent discovering the unique taste of a refreshing old speckled hen.
Ah, Henry the Fox. We meet again.
Indeed, no stranger to this channel. In fact, we did a video on him and his history a while back. He's appeared in other videos as well. 2022, though, saw the return of Henry to our TV screens as part of a new campaign for premium bitter Old Speckled Hen.
Honestly, it's good to see him back and getting some real love. I mean, he is a fantastic mascot.
Really is, I love him. Now, naturally, as you might expect, there are quite a few commercials in the UK that feature foxes.
Oh, just a few.
Sadly, they're not all as slick and stylish as Old Speckled Hens.
Sir Rodney, we meet again, if on slightly more favourable terms.
Wow, MSN. Oh, that is a relic.
Oh, so that commercial was from 1999, no shock, and as you pointed out, was used to advertise MSN. It certainly puts an interesting twist on the fox hunt, one I think we can all certainly agree with.
Shame it was wasted on a pretty garbage 90s search engine homepage.
You said garbage. Now,
God,
you know, talking of things that haven't aged well and no one uses anymore, here's this.
The newspaper delivered in time-honored tradition. But imagine a newspaper that's constantly updated. 15,000 times a day. Covers topics like, what's on the box? Up-to-the-minute news. Useful fashion tips. And the latest music charts. Altogether 1,600 pages of useful information. The ultimate newspaper, brought to you by Oracle.
So, for all of you unfamiliar, this was an advert for a service called Oracle, which was very simply put a text service that was available over your TV. It could deliver news, weather, and other information. Oracle was replaced by the more widely known teletext service in the early 90s, and its main rival here in the UK was BBC CFAX service.
Hey! Other countries had similar services, such as the short-lived Extravision on CBS, and in US, Teledon in Canada.
For some reason, even though they are not related, this commercial really reminds me of this old Quavers commercial.
Boy, oh boy, that looks just like a quaver. Hey, this one smells like a quaver. I wonder if they taste like quavers. They are quavers. Quavers, watch out, they taste girly.
I guess maybe because it has a dog in it?
Maybe. So the dog is named Colin, and he is the mascot for UK Crisp Quavers, which some of you might less familiar is a very light, crunchy potato curl, primarily sold in cheese flavour, but also prawn cocktail and our camera bird's own favourite, salt and vinegar.
Anyone remember this guy from the pushover game? If this advert wasn't left you craving for more 80s snack-based commercials, well, you're in luck, as there's a whole ton of them, like this one.
Mini cheddars, mini cheddars, mini cheddars, mini cheddars. Mini cheddars, mini cheddars, mini cheddars, mini cheddars, mini cheddars. Mini cheddars, 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 mini cheddars.
New mini cheddars. If you like cheese, you'll love these.
Well, that song's going to be a right earworm. Ugh.
Agreed. So, I mean, that advert was for a baked cracker snack, mini cheddars, which my raccoon really likes, which are the really addictive cheesy snack. Well, as long as you like dry food. Sadly, I don't. Blech.
Oh man, I love mini cheddars. Haven't had them in a while though. The packets are so small.
Yeah, so this advert was animated by the very much acclaimed Richard Williams studio. Richard Williams himself being known for animators such as my personal favorite, Roger Rabbit. Oh, I could say so much about him.
Right, well, okay, you have 60 seconds.
Well, Richard Williams was an animator who basically made all of the beginning part and a lot of the rest of the parts of
3 hours later.
And he then went on to do the Nutcracker, which also...
Right, well, I think we've been polite enough here, so we're going to go back to the Furry commercials now. Right, so I think the only way we could really follow up that information, anyway, is with another advert from Richard Williams.
Hi, Questa! Wanna see my stamp collection?
Mind if I drink this new cream soda flavor, Cresta?
Like my new Zanzibar triangular one?
Rimsky-Korsakov! Terrific!
Lucky I didn't show in my Mongolian one. I can't take all the excitement.
Try new Cresta in 4 terrific flavors. It's still frothy, man.
Yay bears!
Oh, you had to get one in, didn't you?
Yes. And speaking of bears, well, here's some more of them.
Who's been sitting in my chair? Man, that dude is in big trouble.
And who's been sleeping in my bed? When I get hold of him, he's history.
And who's just had my Weetabix?
Weetabix?
I'd like to shake that person by the hand.
He sure is the main man.
What a guy.
Have you had your Weetabix?
Wow, for something from the 1990s, that was a really high production value. I also love the rabbit at the start. Oh god, he's so cute.
So this was produced for cereal brand Weetabix by production company Passion Pictures, who went on to produce music videos for the animated band The Gorillaz. And that era somewhat irritating compared to the market commercials.
Yeah, you can definitely see the gorillas in that though, can't you? Staying with food, now for our last commercial here is a commercial from the UK's brand Paxo.
Well, who doesn't want their night out to end with some good stuffing? Am I right?
Say what?
I always find it so weird when an advert features a mascot willing to eat himself. It's just bizarre.
What can I say? I mean, guess the chicken's in Devore, everyone.
Wow, 2 AD jokes in one commercial here. I think that probably does tell us it is time to start to wrap things up.
I think so,
And
yeah.
end this little look at some furry commercials that we have here in the UK. What do you reckon? What was your favourite ones? Let us know in the comments below. Do you know of any others? Why not share them with us too? If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to ring that shiny notification bell to find out when new videos drop every week. I'm Shadow Raccoon.
And I'm Theodore Rabbit.
And we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.
Bye.